I think this bus driver is being applauded by those on the bus in New York City. What a strange occurrence. And somebody took video of it, of course. A guy got on the bus. And I don't know how he got this done. I guess he worked to get it done while the bus was stopped. And it's loaded with probably 15 people. And he took a hammock, which looks more like a sleeping bag. And he hooked it to 2 poles in the front of the bus, which are basically across the aisle. And then he got in the hammock and was laying curled up. And the bus driver says,
bruh.
Yes.
I mean, I'm summarizing, but I'm sure that's what he said.
Exactly what he said. And then he went on to say, I can't drive the bus with you in that hammock. And the guy in the hammock said, why not? There's no seatbelts on this bus. I want to be in this hammock. And he really pushed it. So then people started filming. And the more the bus driver talked, the guy wrapped in the hammock started flipping himself.
Tighter and tighter?
So that the hammock got tighter and tighter on the poles.
I would like to see the sign that says no hammocks.
We've got a whole...
Where's the no hammock sign?
We got a whole list of things.
No, I can't see you. You can't see me.
If you don't come on that...
I'm not here.
Call the police. No.
What?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God. You can't stop me.
Well, oh my God.
I won't be stopped. I said I won't be stopped. You see that?
Oh my God.
Come on, just drive the bus. Everyone's got places to go.
I don't think we can. Can you get down so we can get where we're going? Please?
What?
Dude, please?
I'm staying in the hammock.
I'm not moving this bus.
You know what? There's AC in here.
Dude, get down.
I'm not getting down.
Get down.
The bus is not moving.
Get down. We have places to go.
We don't know the
We
results.
lost the crowd.
We don't know, yeah. And, of course, she was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, at first it's, oh, my God. Now it's, get down.
Get down.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Cut him down.
I can't believe I'm siding with, oh my God, girl, but I am.
I know.
At first
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And then when the really is delaying you, it's like, get down.
Hey, come on.
I don't think he's a loon. I think he's just looking for clicks.
I do,
Yeah.
too. Oh, my God. And
I doubt he was arrested.
get a knife and cut him down. Or, of course, you're
Want to
destroying.
whip out a knife on the city bus.
Well, right. That's right.
I'm sure it's legal, but
Does the bus driver have a knife? Does anybody have a knife on that bus?
Maybe a pocket knife. I don't know.
That's about it.
It's not like it used to be.
And he was wrapped tight.
Like a burrito?
Yes. And he was, and did you hear him at first? He said, I can't see you, can't see me. He'd put his head under the,
He's stupid.
he'd put his
That's
head.
just stupid.
Of course. And if you're on that bus needing to get to work,
You gotta go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
only in New York.
That's right. The this is about work as well. So he did a good job. Got a couple of emails today. The other day we were talking about the question was, how much do you give at work? I was saying you should always give like 110%. It's overtime, overboard. You know, give everything you've got, and then you move up the ladder. You know, you do better, and the people notice, and you get promoted. But many people called and said nobody notices. You know, that
That's
doesn't
not
happen.
the current world.
One woman said that she did a great job, and they basically fired her for doing such a great job. You know, they said, you did too much. We can't afford you. Goodbye. And she was really mad about that. But others said, yeah, you'll get noticed. And then some said, why should I? You know, I'm never rewarded. I agreed to do a job. They agreed to pay me what I'm paid. I'm going to do that and nothing more. Biggie, this email should have been sent to you. The P1 listener, he says, his name is Rick. He said, I've been listening to you guys for years. And I really think you'll identify with this. I think you'll like this.
Biggie in particular?
I just think you'll like it. I think you'll like where it goes. He says, you guys were talking about giving the most you can at work to move up. It made me think about my life right now and take a good look at it. I got divorced 6 months ago. I separated a year before that. My wife moved out roughly 2 years ago. I'm 43. I'm overweight. I'm bald. As expected, I've not slept with anyone since my wife left me. Not even looking to. I eat everything I want. I do just enough at work to get by, not an ounce more. I'm invisible there. I spend most of my free time watching porn, sports betting online, and during football season, I play fantasy football. I can honestly say this has been the best 18 months of my life.
That's right.
We should be best friends.
Yeah.
When you get to a point where you just embrace who you are, you're a lot happier.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't mind being alone.
That's a great.
As I get older, I realize what makes some people sad makes other people extremely happy, and I am perfectly fine with that.
I thought he was going to
Yeah.
bare his soul. Best 18 months of my life.
Yeah. I can tell you, since sports betting has become legal,
Yeah.
I've never been happy.
Oh, I know that.
It filled something that's been missing in me for years.
Fill the void.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was a woman that I needed in my life.
No.
It's not.
No.
I just needed this. I truly can say
Mm-hmm.
legal sports gambling in our state is in the top 5 best things that's ever happened to me.
I'm
It's
happy
given
for
me
you.
a renewed vigor for life.
Drink it in, folks. That's one of the top 5
While you can.
things.
Yeah.
Best day of his life when sports gambling was legalized here.
I've got a few in my mind of the best days of my life,
Yep.
and that's one of them because I'll never forget the feeling of that first day.
That,
It was so exhilarating.
well, that first parlay.
Yeah.
You made like 20 bets the first day, didn't you?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
More than.
Yeah, but once you accept where you are in life and you just embrace it and sit back and enjoy it, you're good.
He sure did, didn't he? Mm-hmm. He just like, look at me.
Fat,
Yeah.
lazy, and happy.
Fat, lazy. He eats whatever he wants.
I was so stressed in my last relationship. I don't think I'll ever have another one.
Right. He said that.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to sleep with anyone.
No.
I'm looking to eat, get fat, be bald.
Yeah.
little porn on the side when I'm not gambling.
That's fantasy football.
Half-assed at work.
Gambling to fill the times you're not playing
Ain't
porn.
that America?
You and me, babe.
Exactly. I feel like I can't let my son hear this. I cannot, because I think.
I would put
No,
that in a commencement
It-
speech.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. Write that in a commencement speech.
Yeah, because you need, like, in your early 20s, you need to feel like you need to get out there and accomplish something.
Yeah.
But by your early 40s, it's like, this ride, at least for me, is 75% over.
Right.
So, why am I going to struggle the last 25%?
Yeah, you're pulling into the gate. Now.
Yeah.
It's done. That's right. So
Do what makes you happy.
do what makes you happy.
Even if other people judge you for it.
What do you care? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
People that judge me for my lifestyle, they're not living it. They're not,
Right.
They're
They're not in it. That's right.
That's what we said earlier. It's all online. It's all make-believe.
That's what Rick was saying. He's like, I'm happy with this. Another totally different about work. Again, he says you guys were talking about work. I had an incident when you mentioned last week that Chris Kelly soiled himself at a national park. That's true.
Well, technically,
Sort of.
you soiled the hallowed ground.
The
It
park
is hallowed
itself.
ground.
The park. If
you
missed,
did not. You did not poop your pants.
I was running in the park years ago now.
And the park was made for running in. Granted.
Right. And there is a porta john, but I didn't know it.
Yeah, nice
Actually,
one, too.
two.
And I didn't know it. I did not.
They're not even portas.
No,
No,
they're
nice.
They're John Johns.
Yeah.
And I veered into the woods. I had to eliminate so badly. I veered into the woods and dropped right there and did just that. Miserable when I mean, the whole thing was terrible.
Did you use leaves or socks?
Socks.
Socks.
I left my socks in the woods.
They're still there.
They're still there at that hallowed ground where that Revolutionary War.
Some poor reenactor's going to find it.
Yeah. Next to some wooden bullets of a red coat.
That's right. This is what he's talking about. He said, once, and I cannot say my name or where I work, I sharded at work, and I needed to get rid of my underpants. Unfortunately, there were people standing in front of the bathroom trash talking, so I couldn't toss them. So I stuck them in the mailbox outside.
Oh.
Bruh.
That's a terrible admission now. You can't do something like that.
Ugh.
That is really rough. That's worse than what I did. Now, yes, I left them. Yes, I left them where they ought not to have been, but that's even worse, I say. Here's a bad job at work. Now, Biggie, you can speak to this as well. A Papa John's delivery driver. Now, he doesn't work for Papa John's. He's a third-party delivery driver.
Yep, you get more of that, believe me.
Yeah. He was delivering a pizza in New York City and was in the elevator up to a high-rise apartment. And the camera in the elevator caught him opening the pizza box and picking pepperonis off of it and eating them.
It's hard not to.
It smelled so good, I guess. I mean, we've heard of people like eating a slice. Didn't you say somebody ate a slice once and tried to put it back together to make it look like it was
Had that?
the whole pizza? Yeah.
Yep. Had that before. The third-party delivery, when it comes to pizza delivery, is really becoming an issue
Yeah.
because some places don't tell you it's going to be a third party, like Papa John's.
Right, yeah.
That it's going to be a
That's
third-party
right.
delivery
That's right.
app.
Yeah.
So sometimes those third parties, the people that run these apps don't tell you that they're running DoorDash, Grubhub, all of them at the same time.
Yep.
So they'll pick up other deliveries on the way. Well, now the pizza's late. But
Yeah.
they don't know that this is a third party, so they call the store saying, "Where's my pizza?"
Right.
It's been an hour.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, well, we made it, but DoorDash took it."
So why? Because we have done DoorDash and Uber Eats and some of those services before, and when you order food, non-pizza food, let's put it that way, everything's sealed.
Yeah.
Why do they not seal the pizza boxes when they go out of the restaurant?
Should have a sticker on the.
Or duct tape.
Some places, some places have gone away from that. It was that way for a while. Some places still do it, some don't.
Well,
But if you say, hey, our pizza is sealed when it leaves the restaurant, then it's not tampered
but
with.
that's never been done with pizza.
I know.
Ever.
Yeah.
Whether it be third party or Papa John's.
Yeah.
They don't.
But usually
seal
it comes from the store. The drivers were from the store.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not
even if it's
anymore.
not, they could take they could think they could take the pepperonis off of it.
Yeah.
Or when it happened for you and somebody ate the whole slice, they didn't work for a third party.
No.
So
Yeah.
why would the pizza place think, "Oh, I've got to start"? It's because they don't trust the
For
employees.
customers' peace of mind.
But why wouldn't they have? But I guess what I'm saying is, why wouldn't they have 20 years ago? It's always been delivered.
I guess they trusted people.
Yeah, and let me tell you, COVID
And they were an
started the seal
employee of the
deal.
company.
They trust the employee of the company.
Yeah.
They have to trust the employee of the
And
company.
COVID really started the seal deal.
Yeah.
If you got
Yeah.
if you got the deliveries before COVID, 'cause I was early on to the food delivery besides just pizza.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Early
it was.
embrace.
A trendsetter.
And
Absolutely.
it sometimes, like when you used to get it before that, because it was still fairly new, they just come in a normal bag, not sealed, not anything. You were just trusting somebody.
Yeah.
It wasn't until COVID started that it really became hey, this is a sealed product. No one's touched it, and now some places have kept it, but some have gone away.
But isn't it interesting that if we order food from, and we don't do that much, but if you order, like Chris Tim said, if you get non-pizza food, it's wrapped and sealed. Pizza, no matter who's delivering it, it's never
Cardboard
sealed.
box.
It's never sealed. It never
No.
has been, and I don't think it ever will be.
I told you one time I ate the wrong slice out of a box by mistake when I was delivering 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And but there was never anything sealed.
The person working the front desk saw the guy on video eating the pepperonis off the pizza.
The doorman.
And raced to the apartment before the pizza was eaten.
Racing elevators.
Yes, and said this was tampered with.
I'll take the express.
Yeah.
So the woman who ordered the pizza did not wind up eating the pizza. And then she called the Papa John's to say this is what happened. So they're trying to track down the third
Not our guy.
That's right. And it wasn't their guy. So they're trying to track down the third-party delivery driver who ate the pepperonis off the pizza. Now, that's nasty because you're probably licking your fingers and then
They
putting it right back.
refunded her money, I'd assume.
They did.
Yeah.
And made her a new pizza.
I don't want one now.
She said she didn't want it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's too late.
Exactly. It's too
I bet
late.
they give her coupons.
Probably. But now that would turn me off of Papa John's if they didn't have their own employees do it and didn't tell her.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you tell
And
somebody.
that's why a lot of these places don't want you to know.
You're right. Anonymous, you're talking about delivery drivers and so forth. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Still in Biggie. I've worked with DoorDash now for right about 4 years, and I deliver to this place that makes windows in the area, and probably a dozen times or so. And there's probably a good 6 or 7 times that I can't go in the lobby to drop it off. It's one of those places where they have to meet you outside, and somebody will literally answer the phone and tell me it's going to be 15 or 20 minutes before somebody can get out there. And I said, well, let me tell you something. I'm going to start eating this food if you do not send somebody out there. And I've done it, honestly, guys, 3 or 4 times probably. And hey, look, I don't have all day.
You don't have that kind of time.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's hilarious.
You know what?
I'm going to start eating your
Say
food.
good for him.
I do too.
If
do they come to the door quickly after you say that?
They got kind of pissed last time.
I
A lady did, but
Well-
and then it happened again.
That's not right. That's not right to say 15 minutes before you get to the door.
I felt know that pain well.
Well, then don't order, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
yeah. I mean, and that
You
still
know.
happens. A lot of these like bigger factories, they have a set lunch break.
Yeah.
So they'll try to time it.
Yeah.
But if they're not on break yet, they'll be like, I can't come out.
And a lot of places don't
Yeah.
have receptions anymore.
Yeah.
That's true. That's for sure. That's hilarious.
The amount of times I had to sit at a guard shack.
waiting.
Just killing time happened way too much.
That's not right.
So you
Yeah.
you carry a gun?
I don't like that.
Yeah, you want to see it?
I love what he said.
Set it on the ground outside the door, take a picture
right,
of it,
right,
and say,
right.
look, I
Yeah,
delivered it,
done.
and I waited 3 minutes, and that's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Ben, you're talking about with the delivery. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. Big P1 here.
Thank you.
I was delivering pizzas whenever COVID first came around, and beforehand, we never put the seals on the boxes. And I think the reason that we started is because the customers didn't trust the companies themselves rather than the company not trusting the employee.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And do you?
I'm sure you're right.
Do you still are there stickers on the boxes now when pizza is delivered?
See, I stopped delivering pizzas a couple years ago, so I don't know for sure.
Now, Biggie, you still work in that world. Do they sticker the pizzas where you work?
Yes.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. That's interesting. Okay, thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. Well, you order pizza a lot. Do they sticker the pizzas?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I see a lot of stickers.
I don't think they do either.
And we order from a number of different places.
Right.
And I don't remember them being sealed.
I feel like if you get Papa John's today, there's not a sticker over there. Well, it's cost, and
Yeah,
every
as I
one
say,
of them has
it's
to
an
be
expense.
stickered. And it's
Yeah.
an expense and a little quick time thing where you have to put it on there. Yeah,
Sticker all of them, whether they're going out the door or staying there. If they're in a box, put a sticker on it.
I don't think people are. I mean, we never expected that before. Never.
But that would set you apart if you're the hey, we're the clean pizza
I
guys.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. That's it.
Well,
that's right.
and you don't want to seal them at their pickup because so many people like to check their
To
pizza
check the
before
box.
they
Well,
go.
then-
But
That's
then
quick
they,
to- it's
well, then
quick
they
to-
can break it.
Yeah, they
can
break
break
the
the
seal.
seal.
It is funny we give a pass to pizza, but not much else. You know.